on Live at 5. 4 people are in the Chambers County Jail tonight, accused of stealing hundreds of thousands of dollars from dozens of people in our area.
Mount Bellevue police started the investigation, and they say the alleged crime involves stolen data from the dark web. ABC 13's Courtney Carpenter is live in Mount Bellevue with the latest on this.
Is that like a Tor browser?
Yeah, Eric, police tell us they know of 35 victims of this particular scheme, and these people didn't click on anything or give out their banking passwords. They simply woke up one morning to find money missing from their accounts.
That's terrible.
It was back in June when Mont Bellevue police realized a trend with some fraud reports, found a few other local departments were working similar cases, and then connected the dots to determine they believe a local group of people are responsible. So far, 40 total arrests have been made. Some as far away as Georgia and Illinois, but many were here in the Houston
Illinois
area.
Involved.
These 4 people, all from Baytown, are who police say are the ringleaders. Gregory Edwards III, Doc Frank, Jason Gibson, and LaJewel McGill.
Why y'all making me look like a criminal? I mean, damn, like, I don't look much different than these dudes. Although I will say this, I am much different than these dudes. It's not even close. But I mean, damn, like, come on, man. Y'all gotta represent us better. Don't group me in with these guys. Don't group us that look like them. There's this one thing I watched. It was about different types of black people and how they actually tried to separate themselves as far as class. And it goes even deeper to where, like, celebrities that end up having the resources are representing us in the worst light because they come from the most ratchet and terrible type of backgrounds and situations that doesn't represent black people as a whole, but they're the small minorities a lot of the times, and they have the loudest voice. So basically, they speak for us just because they have the finances at a point where they're able to make money in entertainment or athletics, but that's where it stops as far as their intelligence and the way that they carry themselves and communicate and are criminals, and as far as the way that they portray themselves in society and the decisions that they make. So it ends up, in some way grouping us all together just based off of the way that we look is something that we can't control, right? I can't control the way I look. I can wear a button up. I guess I could cut my hair if I wanted to, right? I could not wear earrings or something like that. I could do whatever the case is, but overall, I can't change my appearance very much, right? All I can do is carry myself in the proper way and go from there. So it's really interesting. Maybe we'll do a deep dive on that. If y'all are interested, let me know in the comments and I can put together a video that explains exactly what I'm talking about in depth. But let's get back to this. It's only a minute left, so I'll just let it play out. I got y'all, Pause Police. I got you, Pause Police. Don't worry about it. No more pauses.
These 4 people, all from Baytown, are who police say are the ringleaders. Gregory Edwards III, Doc Frank, Jason Gibson, and LaJewel McGill. They are all charged with money laundering and engaging in organized criminal activity. Police say they got a hold of financial information off the dark web from data breaches and used it to then wire money out of people's accounts. The total amount of money police say they stole is somewhere between $360,000 to $600,000. Many of the other arrests that were made were people accused of letting these guys use their bank accounts to funnel the stolen money.
Once they get the information, they start making wire transfers out of the victims' bank accounts. But in order to be successful, they have to transfer that money into a clean account.
Yeah.
And then that's where they begin recruiting other people.
Now, Chief Ellison says that most of the other people arrested were friends or family of those main 4 organizers in this, but they said they did do some advertising on social media, kind of advertising folks to make a quick buck by helping them out. Now, coming up at 6:30, we'll have some more information on what you can do to try not to end up a victim of a scheme like this. Reporting live.
I can tell you right now, just real quick, like, the people that, so we've done videos. If you want to go in the backlog, you can see where there's videos of me holding people accountable, where they're letting like Nigerian scammers call them and act like they're the bank. And then they try to log into their account, and then they need their 2-form authentication. So they end up being on the phone with scammers, and then they send the two-form authentication to their phone, and then as fools, they give them, the scammers, the 2-form authentication, which gives them access to their account, where they can drain their account for everything that's in there, and also change their passwords and different things like that. That is just you being outsmarted. And I hold you 100% accountable for that. What happened to these people that these guys are getting is totally different. They're getting, the issue with their accounts is data breaches that the actual company is letting happen. So they should get their money back in full, and there's nothing they can do about that. So for instance, if Wells Fargo servers get hacked, right? Or Chase or Bank of America or Credit Union or, name a place, right? US Bank. If they get hacked at their server level, and then they're able to get all my information from that, and then access my account and drain my account for everything, that's not my fault at all. That's on the bank 100%. And they have to reimburse your money. So everybody that these 2 defrauded will get their money back. Now, the losses are still there, of course. And, that's going to have to be dealt with. And that definitely shouldn't go back on the consumer. Because I know they say, well, crime should go back on the consumer. No. Bank, you got to take that L. You pay that money back 100%, and you take the L. And don't be putting the cost back onto the consumer, because that's not our fault as consumers. We didn't do anything wrong. Y'all got your data hacked. So, that's kind of how that is. And so these hackers do that, and then they sell the information, for pennies on the dollar, and then the criminals can go in and take most of the risk. Now, the reason why the criminals take most of the risk is because, as you've seen, these criminals are so dumb that they use their own family members to get the wire transfer from the hacked customer to transfer the money directly into their cousin's account, into their sister's account, into their auntie and their uncle and Niam's account, or even probably their own mother. That is just leaving too much of a paper trail. If you're gonna commit a crime, don't use your family, fool. Why are criminals so damn lazy, y'all? Let me get out of here. Where we at? Why are criminals so lazy? It's just unacceptable how lazy these criminals are. Listen, if you're gonna commit crime, if you're gonna do anything, do it to the fullest. If it's one thing I don't take shortcuts. If I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna give it all my effort. All right? And that's just how it has to be, or else I just won't do it at all. I don't care what I'm doing. I don't care if I'm delivering your food on DoorDash. I'm gonna give you 100%. I'm gonna be the best dasher on the app. If I'm gonna do it, I'm not gonna do it and be disgruntled. Well, I'm only getting paid $4.48 to deliver this meal, and if I don't get a tip, I'm gonna be upset. No, that's not how it works. You decided to do DoorDash, you decided to do Uber, you decided to work at Walmart, you decided to work at Google, or Ford, or Nvidia, or Tesla. It doesn't have to be a low-end job. Whatever you do it to the best, or you don't do it at all. If you're not going to give your best effort, don't do it. So for criminals, it's the same way. Listen, create fake identification cards, create dummy bank accounts, right? You can create a bank account online. You don't have to go in person to create a bank account. So do that, right? Have that money sent into those bank accounts. Don't use your sister's bank account or your cousin that has the same last name as you. You idiot. See, the criminals got me so upset that they're having me give them vital details on how to commit crime. I'm not a criminal team. I just have common sense, all right? I mean, this is not hard to come up with. It might seem like the way that I'm saying this is just like, how does he know all this? It's just common sense. I could just put 2 and 2 together of how you should do something. And it's because I don't take shortcuts at all. You know, I got a basketball game tomorrow and I'm not gonna eat terribly before the game. I'm not gonna have a beer before the game. I'm not gonna go there and not stretch, get there late, and perform terribly and not give all my energy and effort on both ends of the court. Because I'm not gonna cheat myself. So that way, whether I win or lose, which doesn't matter to me, I know that I gave it my all and I put myself in the best position to win. And, you know, that's the most important thing. So, yeah, that was basically an undirected perspective. I don't even got nothing now for the undirected perspective because that was basically it. I'll just say this. All the customers that got affected by these guys, there's nothing you could have did. So I'm not going to get on y'all. I mean, that could happen to any of us. I don't care who you are. There's nothing I can do to stop Chase Bank from allowing their server to get hacked and get my information and then fraudulently use my account. So that's it. Now, there's another issue if, you know, you want to go out, go to the bar, talk to a woman you know is way out of your league. She slips you a Mickey. Then she grabs your wallet while you're halfway unconscious, records all your credit card numbers off there, puts your wallet back in your pocket. You come to thinking that you're going to wake up with a nice Puerto Rican mommy or a nice hot tamale or, you know, name a woman, right? Good looking woman. Like her. She's pretty good looking. You don't think so? Hold on. I didn't mean to go there. Like her. I mean, I don't know. Y'all think she looks good? I don't know. She don't look bad. So, you know, anyways, and then, you know, they scam you. Or you let a Nigerian scammer that's on the other side of the world call you. Hey, we needed your, somebody tried to use your account and they have access to your account and they are trying to hack you right now. And we're going to need you to authenticate their account. We're going to send you a one-time password right now. And they called you out of nowhere. The shit said spam risk Wells Fargo. But you're like, oh, for real? Hold on, I got it right here. The code is 080828. Thank you for that information. Stay on the phone with me while we secure your account. And you on the phone and they're actually draining your account for everything that it has. That's on you. But this is not. So that's it. Not too much we can learn from this. Criminals got caught. Yeah, don't use your family for crime if you're going to choose to do it. And the people on the other end that were giving up their perfectly good bank accounts to receive money within this case, you're going to be on the hook for all the money. Now, here's the problem. I'll leave this last part. It's the last part. So what happens to the people that allowed them to use their account for the wire transfer? So the person on the other end, the cousin or the auntie or the friend that says, oh yeah, you can send it to my account. This is what's going to happen. They're going to send $10,000 to your account. That money's going to hit, right? You're going to be able to then take the money out of your account. And what's going to happen is the criminals that sent it to your account are going to say, we're going to split this 50-50. So I'm going to keep 5,000 and you're going to keep 5,000. Cool. I got 5,000 for nothing. No, that's not what happened. What's going to happen is you're going to end up getting your account flagged. The police are going to end up catching up with you at some point. It could be a week from then. It could be 5 years from then. But at some point, they're going to catch up with you. And they're going to want the whole 10,000, even though you only got 5,000. And then they're going to tack on interest, criminal charges, penalties, and all kinds of different things. So you're going to end up on like 17,000. Plus, you're going to do time in jail for fraud. And it's just never going to be worth it. And you're going to be in debt. Because if you needed to do that in the first place, that means you cannot afford to pay it back. That's pretty much how that breaks down. So that's all I got for this sewing team. And I appreciate y'all. Dot sale all the way out. Oh, let me give y'all one of these.
Goodbye.
That sounded mean. I'm not angry at y'all. Let's do it again.
Goodbye.
He didn't get any nicer. Well, whatever.